Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Tonight from Home Bargains, it's their Hopster Session IPA. I wanted to start the night on something low and see where it progresses, see how I feel. On the back it does say something, so I will read. It says, a cream of bearded brewers, a crack team rather, of bearded brewers bring you this hop fest of a Session IPA. Dry hopped to keep a mellow finish with orange, lemon and grapefruit notes. Brewed in small batches and at an award-winning microbrewery in the South Pennines. NB, you don't have to be a suit to drink it. What the hell does a suit mean? The hop profile is Chinook, Cascade and Mosaic. Good evening, matey. 3.9%, not had it. I do find that this Taproom range has been a tad on the hit and miss side. Yeah, it's been a bit ropey in some ways. As is my internet in the shed. Whoa, it's a bit lively. Good evening. Or is it bad? I picked it first so I can get the obligatory one out of the way, sort of thing. That's better. Internet's decided to wake up all of a sudden. No, I think the that lager, the low ABV one was the worst, wasn't it? And I'll just click the pop-up chat on. And so hazy looking, golden pour, massive head. It was very lively coming out of the bottle. Can rather. Sunday night, back to work tomorrow. I've got to book days off work. I need to send an email to the boss tonight for both late May. Right. Yeah, late May, June, August and October. Quite a few days off here and there. Most of it's meeting people from the beer community. The wife won't be happy, but yeah. We're not going on holiday this year, so it doesn't really bloody matter. Although we have got some breaks booked for theme parks. So chuck a few holidays in throughout the year, I'm sure they won't mind. So yeah, on the nose. It's got a whiff. Right, there's a funny whiff that I just can't pinpoint. I get a bit of orange and lemon. Well, Greg's coming down to Nottingham a week, not this week, next week. So I'm hoping to take a couple of days off to at least meet up with him a couple of times. Obviously then there's Nottingham Craft Beer Festival. Yeah, well, wheat beer is popular, probably not with UK supermarkets. I've got the Nottingham Craft Beer Festival, Robin Hood Beer Festival, and we'll see how it goes. And in between all of them, there's Hucknall Beer Festival, which is local beer festival. Might get the likes of Liam Musco, see if he's up for that, because Hucknall's not far away from where he lives. It's not far away from where I live. So yeah, on the nose. It's got a funny aroma on the nose. I mean, it's some sort of hops, but I don't know. It's got like a pissy aroma. Yeah, it definitely is. It smells a bit like piss. Oh, that's a great start to the evening. Cheers. Bitey. That aroma's in the taste as well. It's a strange one, that is. Oh dear, I'm getting vibes of Twice as Nice. Oh, that's difficult. Oof, well booked up then. I mean, we've got No, they're not the greatest, are they? I've got the red one, and apparently the red one somewhere. Yeah, I've got it somewhere. Oh, I've already reviewed it. Apparently the red one's the best of the bunch, shall we say? So I'll pour the rest in. I'm sure San Miguel won't mind. There we go. I mean, the can looks pretty decent, to be fair. The artwork's okay. Pity it doesn't give kudos to the actual brewers. Perch Pale, I think that was, I've had that one. Yeah, I think I've had them all, to be fair. The aroma's not nice. It's, and good evening. I can't pinpoint the actual aroma, what it is, but I'm getting like a pissy whiff from it. Well, I'm lucky. I only really ever buy one of anything. Milk Foley. Yeah, I like Milk Foley. I enjoyed that. So, obviously, 7 o'clock starts from now on, unless I'm away, obviously, and then I'll let people know. Robinson's Beardo. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, you can actually see the eyes as well. I can see the eyes in the reflection in the phone. Yeah, 7 o'clock starts from now on, unless I'm out, and then I'll say I'm out. I do expect at some stage that we're going to go to the cinema, so it's either going to be a very late beer review, live beers, or no live beer reviews, but hopefully I'll be able to get back. But we do want to start doing, cinemas the minute we can properly do them, which is from tomorrow, if I remember right. I'm off to the pub tomorrow night, so I'm not sure what time. I don't think it's going to be late. So we're going for our first meal in the pub since last year. Yeah. I've done a long time at work with no days off. They do make Co-op own brand, don't they? Obviously, I like to save at least 8 days for Christmas or a day off. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see on that side of things. Tomorrow, though, going to walk out the pub with the beer in hand and go and find somewhere quiet and do a quick, and I do mean quick, 2 or 3 minute review, live review from a pub. And that'll be good to do it. The pub's not really the place. It's not a pub I would have chose, but the food's okay, and I think the wife gets a free bottle of wine. I think she's got an email with a bottle of wine on, so fair play there. And we'll bring the wine home, and I'll neck it, as you do. So she picks a red wine, none of that white stuff. So yeah, hazy, golden pour, strange aroma. Good evening. Good evening, Greg. How are you? Well, the next homebrew kit, I've done it tonight. So the Beerworks kit is in, and that's it bubbling. I'm just pressing it down just to get the bubbles. We've also got the Imperial Mild, so you can hear that. So I've got an Imperial Mild, an Imperial Ginger Barley Wine. Good evening, Dad. And I've still got the Vimto wine as well. So I'm on 3 now. Over the next few days, I'll be doing the Vimto wine. It's bubbling away now. With it getting warmer, warmth is good for home brewing. Yeah, the Vimto is bubbling again. So I don't do anything. It's a slow bubble. It's a slow fermentation. So as long as it's still fermenting, I'm not going to be taking it off. So one of the other brews will wait. I'm doing a wash, so the wash can wait until I need it. I've got the ability to do 5 at one time. Yeah. Yeah, if I really want to, I can do 5 brews at a time. But I don't really want to go down that route at the moment. Good evening, Scott. Yeah, I've got bottles of old home brew. I've got my ginger, I've got my prune wine. I've got oak aged rum ale, quite a bit of that. Rhubarb stout, strawberry stout, pear wine, rhubarb wine. So yeah, quite a few bits and bobs, and I'm labelling them now. So if anybody comes to Nottingham, good evening. If anybody comes to Nottingham and is around Sherwood Way, or lets me know they're in Nottingham, you know, drink in the beer room, all good. Or Tuesdays and Fridays, I'm gonna get rid of the Audi stuff first. Yeah. Try and get rid. Well, it's good to do some brewing again. You know, this is what it's all about. But I want to do bitters. You know, I like to get the standard kits and play around with the kits. That's what it's all about, isn't it? With homebrew, playing around, and like with the beer reviews, I like this where good morning. I like this where I'm going back to that format of doing a craft beer, a traditional beer, a local beer, and then probably something really ridiculously strong. Wary, yeah, good kits. Woodford's barley wine though is fantastic. And for those people that are coming to the beer festivals, you know, like I said on the beer video earlier, the homebrew video, 2,000 beers to add. Oof. You're a sucker for punishment, aren't you? In the rain having a beer. Is it warm though? Is the weather warm? Because it's warm in Nottingham. We are getting the showers, but it is warm at least. Nice to get out to the tap rooms, isn't it? I don't do Untapped. No. It took me years to catch up. And I ain't got any photos of anything I've drank either. It's cold in Leeds. Bless you, matey. There we go. Oh, somebody else has already done it. Yeah, I suppose I wouldn't. I might do it because I can add beers while I'm at work. Good beer week in Melbourne. My liver hates me as well. So, not really enjoying this. It's got a certain pissy aroma to it, and I'm not joking. The aroma's not nice at all. Yeah. It's supposed to be orange, lemon, and grapefruit, according to the can. And a mellow finish with orange, lemon, and grapefruit notes. A hop fest of a session IPA. Well, whatever the hops they're using, Chinook, Cascade, and Mosaic. I just don't like it. It's not nice, is it? And the only reason I'm drinking it is get it out of the way. I'm getting a twice as nice vibe. It's not as bad as twice as nice. That was something on another level. That was wrenched my stomach. That did. I don't think I've ever. There's not been many that I've drank as bad as twice as nice. That was something special. Yeah, especially for crap. So I'll get through this because I need to go on something nice now. Yeah, twice as nice too. Hard seltzers. There were tons of them in Morrison's yesterday. You know, if you're a fan of hard seltzers, there were tons, like 30, 40 pence each, but I didn't really want any. A Green Goblin. I must check my reviews and see if I've actually reviewed that. Sometimes you review that much stuff that you don't even remember what you've reviewed. I've had some mead before. I've had some of that Australian wine as well. Yeah, I know you had a good rant about that, Scott. Yeah. Fair play to you, though. Good evening, matey. What begs the question is, same as this, somebody is brewing this. So I'm a home brewer. If I'd have brewed this as a home brewer, I'd be disappointed in it. You're taking this to the shops. He home brews mead. Ah. Yeah, you're taking this to the shop. And, you know, this isn't going to do your reputation any good. The name's obviously not on there, but people will know who's brewed this. And I don't know. It's not good for reputations. Yes, supermarkets might not give you a lot of money for it, but there's ways of brewing beer a little bit cheaper. This is from Home Bargains. They've got a range called Taproom Craft Beer, as you can see. Yeah. I've done it. Yeah, it's on. For the barley wine, the hydrometer was 1094. The hydrometer reading when I came down the shed. So it's going to be a lively brew, and yeah, can't wait for that. It's like you're getting bubbles from different tanks there. They're all bubbling away. I just don't want it to get too warm tomorrow, and I come down to the shed and there's beer spewed all over the wall. I've had that before. Come in from work one day, it had been 30 degrees. Walked into the shed, it was like a war zone. There was brown shite everywhere. Yeah, it wasn't great. So, talking about not great. Yeah, I was thinking about 10 or 11%, yeah. If it ferments it all out, that'll be the interesting part. With two sachets of yeast, though, it should well do. Donkey Stone. Don't know Donkey Stone. So yeah, hazy golden pour, white head. Got to be honest, the aroma. There's hops, and earlier, it smells better now than it did earlier, but it doesn't smell nice now. But earlier, I got a piss aroma. And the aroma now just isn't nice. The taste wasn't the greatest either. 3.9%. It's not the greatest of beers. It's still drinkable, don't get me wrong. I added the kilo to the barley wine, yeah. And the kit is a £30, 95 pence kit. And comes with 2 big malt sachets that are a bugger to clean out. And it does, yeah, I know. Yeah, but you buy the cheap stuff to try and review it. Sometimes you get good beers cheap. Not this time, no. Thank you for the photos earlier as well. Can't believe all these supermarkets all at once. So for those who didn't know, Waitrose, Marks and Spencer's rather, they've got tons of new beers out, big range reviews at both. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting expensive, it's getting ridiculous. Sainsbury's Tetley, smooth. Yeah, the Sainsbury's would absolutely slaughter this. Yeah, it's just, I know, it's mad. Yeah, if you're a beer fan, beer reviewer, beer fan, bloody hell, all at once. It's funny how it's timed for when the pubs reopen. I reckon they're expecting to lose a lot of sales. Yeah, because it looks bang on, doesn't it? And just goes to show you, don't look at the cover and think it's a brilliant beer. So yeah, out of 5 for this. I've got to be honest, it's drinkable, but it don't smell nice. The taste isn't great. Yeah, I think people are going to be hitting the pubs massively, and they are, because people want people, all of us, think to ourselves, the pubs have suffered. If you're a landlady of a pub, landlord, and you're a worker at a pub, you've had the crappiest year from hell. Whilst the supermarkets have had their best year ever. Yeah, they might moan, oh, we've had to pay out because of COVID. Yeah, but you've made billions. These people are living on nothing for the last year. But anyway, and that's why I'm up for that. 124 pints, 60 days. Easy done. I don't know how quickly want you to drink 124. Interaction of pubs, drinking new beers, going to a pub every night, new beers, like 3 or 4 new beers a night. Jesus Christ, you'd soon wallop them down you. And then you get the people who can really drink. I can drink, but some people can drink 10, 15 a day. And I don't know where they get the money from. Oh, before the end of the year. Oh, God, that's easy. So for me, Taproom's Craft Beer, Session IPA, for me, about a 2.2 out of 5. Not great. No, wouldn't touch it again. Sad to say. Right. That's it for this beer review. Yeah, you probably would. I think I've done 20 in a day before, but that was a good day. Back in 2 minutes with another review. Thank you everyone for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. Cheers everyone who joined. Interaction, it's brilliant. Cheers. Back in 2 minutes with something a bit more interesting. Well, hopefully. Couldn't get much worse. Jesus. Bloody awful.